Another day, another call. Let's get it. Calls in 3 minutes. This random dude just booked a call with me for sports social media app. So we're going to see what that's about, see what his budget is, and discuss any content plans or strategies that he has in mind, as well as if he wants UGC or TikTok Organic. So we're going to cover all that on this call today, more of like a discovery call, and see if we can progress further into potentially working with them. So let's get right into it. All right, let's go. Hello.
Hey Ian, how are you doing?
Hey, what's up, Ben? How you doing today? Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from New York, actually.
Oh, sick. I just moved down from New York to Florida like a few weeks ago, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What part were you in?
Cape Coral. We just got hit with that hurricane, so we're good right now, though.
Okay, I was gonna ask how is that? What part of New York were you?
You know where like Utica is? Like more upstate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough. Are you born and raised in New York, or just moved there?
Yeah, born and raised for the past 21 years, and then decided to leave, so I had enough of it.
Gotcha.
Too much snow, you
I
know?
understand. Yeah, I was gonna say, got to some more, which is not a bad option.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, man, I'm glad we connect. I reached out, because I lead growth at a sports startup, and we were looking to basically generate some more kind of UGC kind of TikTok content, and the basis of what we're building is a social network for sports fans that basically allows people to leave politics and everything else that's happening on traditional social media and kind of create this category of being able to just go to sports and consume it in a real way.
Yeah.
And our platform was built to provide conversation. And so you go onto our platform, you can join a community about your favorite team, or you can go into kind of our sports feed, which we call takes, which is the feed for you to consume different sports takes. And it's purely sports. There's no political stuff. There's nothing else there, because we want to be able to provide people that escape from what's traditionally known on social media. So that's the basis of our platform. In the communities themselves, you can do rankings of your top 5 favorite players and have people vote on it. We're introducing kind of predictions in the app. We also have trivia and other things. And so Your community is this central place where you can have conversations with others, interact, compete, and do fun things within your community, correlated to your team, while also kind of going to our takes category and consuming just general kind of sports takes. So,
Definitely.
We want to basically create a strategy where we're able to distribute a lot of UGC concert content.
Yeah.
That's basically testing a couple different things. The first message is really being able to kind of lean into everything happening in politics and just being like, hey, if you want to escape everything in politics and want to come to a place that's just sports, come to Bunches and be a part of that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of the first test that we want to use.
Awesome.
But a little bit about myself, but I would love to hear a little bit about you, man, how you work with brands and how you function in that world, and if you'd be able to kind of help contribute to what we're doing.
Yeah, definitely. So I've been making content for probably about like a decade now. So I've just got like a ton of experience on social media and just making content in general. So I really enjoy it, and my favorite part is just getting results for my clients. So as long as you're happy, I'm happy, and at the end of the day, that's how it works. So basically, I've been doing UGC and TikTok Organic for the past year it's about I don't know, a year. And UGC, for me, I started with like paid ads, and then now I'm starting to do more organic on TikTok as well. So depending on, the brand's needs or whatever you think is more tailored to what content style you want. For organic, I think that would be great to get more videos out, more exposure. And obviously you don't have to pay for ads, so that's always a good thing. But yeah, I definitely like your app because the politics side of things can really get annoying, especially with LeBron and like all the big players and all that getting in between like the actual game. It's like it doesn't make it enjoyable. So that's something new that I really like about this.
No, we appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, I think our goal is the timing works, like, just because the election is starting and everything is happening now, like,
Yeah.
more and more it's getting intertwined. And so I think some people like that separation, and they use sports as like that escape from all the politics stuff.
For sure.
So how do you, for the UGC stuff, how do you work with brands on that? Just from a perspective of like how many videos you're doing, pricing, things of that sort. We'd love to understand that as well.
Yeah, definitely. So UGC for me, for paid ads at least, that's considered more professional. So basically I'd be putting a lot more work into whether it's like B-roll, getting like clips of like the app being used, showing exactly like how you can use it with a voiceover, talking head style, talking about like the benefits, why I started using it, kind of like as like a consumer of the product, and explaining why, you, the audience, should use it as well. So kind of like formulating it in a way where it's not manipulative, but more persuasive, and showing that I'm like happy with the app or the brand that I'm working with, and why you should use it or buy it too. So with UGC, that's obviously more, professional looking. The organic side is like obviously TikTok. So you just basically be making like a video saying, oh, this app is sick. If you don't like politics, this is for you. And then show like, how it works. And yeah, it's really, really simple, like 10 to 20 seconds long. They're nothing too crazy. So, but
that second part is probably the second category probably would want to go for the most.
Yeah.
It's kind of that like, hey, I'm been tired of everything happening in politics.
Yeah.
Like I'm wanting to move into somewhere as a sportsman that just gives me sports. Like check out this app that actually accomplishes that.
Yeah, exactly. And so for that, I usually do retainer deals. So it would be a certain amount of videos every single month, depending on your needs and what you want exactly. So I typically do for the first month 30 videos for 1,000 retainer.
Okay. Just put in notes here for that.
Yep.
Okay. So 30 videos for 1,000. Okay. And then what does it go from there? Is it you just kind of increase by like 60 videos or 2,000 and stuff like that? You kind of continue more and more?
Yeah, it's more like a monthly basis. So like after the 30 videos are done, we'll look over the performance of the content that has been done for that month, and based off of that, we can continue for another month. We can bump down the price if it wasn't as good as we thought it would be, or we can bump up depending on if we got really good results, and we can keep going forward. So really depends on the performance of the month.
Okay. Got you. Okay. That's helpful to understand. I think that's something that we can be interested in. I'm going to meet with our team here in about an hour or so.
Okay.
To talk about it, but I think that's something that we can be interested in trying to do, because I think we want to kind of flood the internet with them mostly.
Yep.
And kind of push a lot of videos out and UGC stuff. I think that's something that we can be interested in, and I think if it's very organic and real, that's where we kind of see the best results in what we're trying to do.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. And the more videos we put out, the more chances of getting like that exposure. So that's way better than the paid ads, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean the paid ad stuff is, it's not that great in my opinion. I think it can work, but the UGC stuff does the best, especially if you're addressing a real problem, right? I think that's where we see like this is something that I think people are experiencing, and if then we can understand a little bit if it works or not.
Yeah, no, that's a big factor too, is like the politics. People hear that and they're like, all right, yeah, I don't want the politics anymore. Let's focus on sports. So it's definitely good on TikTok.
On your TikTok, is that correct, Ian?
So what I would do is I'd start a brand new TikTok account, and what would happen is I'd grow it from 0 and just post 30 videos for that month. And once you get 1,000 followers, you can put a link in bio to the actual like download link, or to actually get it yourself. But what's good about the app is like, since it's just an app, people are going to go check it out themselves. And I think there's also a way to put like an app link on the video. So I got to look into that more. But yeah, it's a little bit easier with apps compared to like actual physical products. So
yeah, I think that's perfect.
yeah.
Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll get back to you today on that.
Cool.
But I think it's interesting what you're doing, and I think it could be helpful for us. So let me talk to my team, and then I'll get back to you kind of on where we're at with the videos and pricing stuff.
Perfect. Sounds good. And before we leave, I just have one more question.
Yes.
How did you find me?
Yeah, dude. I went through. I'm in like this creator Discord thing.
Okay.
And I was like scrolling through your profiles in there.
Cool.
And so I think it mentioned you like exploring sports and stuff. So that's how I reached out.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, Ben, it was great talking to you. I look forward to getting started, and stay in touch.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome,
Yeah.
Ben. You have a great day. All right.
You too. Bye.
All right. Peace. Boom. That was solid. That was a pretty chill call right there. Seemed like he was very interested. 1K for 30 videos, first month. Sports brand, getting away from the politics. Just straight app of just scrolling sports, nothing else in between. So that's perfect. It's a huge wow factor right there. And yeah, that was a great call. Great start to the day. It's 9:42. I gotta wake up. I just woke up maybe like 40 minutes ago. So I'm gonna go get some food, but that's the call for today. Thanks for watching.